It's been years since Jeffrey Epstein's crimes first hit the headlines, years of unanswered questions, and survivors still fighting to be heard. Now those survivors are standing on Capitol Hill demanding full transparency and accountability. In emotional testimonies before Congress, women like Marina Lacerda and Annie Farmer described the pain and trauma Epstein and his powerful associates inflicted. But for them, it's not just about telling their stories. It's about pushing lawmakers to release every last secret file from the Justice Department's investigation. They want the truth out in the open, no matter who gets implicated. There's a bipartisan effort in Congress, with Representatives Thomas Massie and Ro Khanna leading the charge. Here's how it works. They're collecting signatures from House members to force a vote that could finally make the Epstein documents public. Survivors say what's been released so far is just not enough. And they aren't backing down. If Congress drags its feet, some say they'll release their own list of names. But politics is getting in the way. Some Republicans, like Nancy Mace and Thomas Massie, are pushing for full disclosure. But GOP leadership, including Speaker Mike Johnson, is digging in its heels, claiming full release could violate victims' privacy. That's a stance backed by the Trump White House, which says this is just a never-ending Democrat hoax. Former President Trump himself is calling the push for transparency a political smear campaign, insisting that no amount of disclosure will satisfy his opponents. This isn't just about left versus right. It's about survivors demanding answers and refusing to let their stories be buried under partisan fighting. They want Congress and the president to prioritize justice over politics, over party lines, over personal consequences. What happens next matters. The outcome could decide how much of Epstein's powerful network is finally exposed, and whether the survivors, after all these years, finally get the justice and the truth they deserve. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to stay updated on this story, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications.